Let's talk about segregation. Not the kind from the history books, but the way it's being re-imaged in some conversations today. And you see this? Save if you don't have Saturday morning cartoon type attention span. Now, before we dive in, let's get one thing straight. Segregation was never just about keeping black people separate from white people. It was about control, it was about exploitation, it was about ensuring that no matter how much black people achieve, the benefits will flow right back into white institutions. Take the Montgomery Bus Boycott as an example. When Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat, it wasn't just a stance against sitting at the back of the bus. It was a stance against the system that relied on black dollars while being treated as a black rider like a second-class citizen. Black people made up 75% of bus riders in Montgomery. But when they were forced to endure humiliation just to go to work and school, the boycott hit the system where it hurts, in the wallet. But here's the kicker. White officials weren't mad because black people stopped riding the bus. They were mad because they couldn't make money off them anymore. When black folks organized carpools, free taxi rides, community funds to help keep each other moving, white authorities did everything they could to shut it down. They passed laws, pressured insurance companies, even arrested carpool drivers, all forcing black people back onto those buses. Segregation wasn't about separation. It was about domination. Let's fast forward today. You see the same dynamic play out in sports. Let's be real, black athletes dominate almost every major sport there is out there. Steph Curry's out there redefining what a three-pointer looks like. LeBron James, he's out there dunking on entire nations during the Olympics. And don't even get me started on Simone Biles. She's so good at gymnastics, they had to name her moves after her. The Simone 1, the Simone 2, and my personal favorite, the Simone, my God, can Jesus even get an X-Men to do this 3? And then there's our track stars like Sha'Carri bringing home gold medals for America while being the world's fastest woman alive. And what do you see? White Americans cheering their lungs out when these athletes bring home glory for Team USA. But let's not get it twisted. They're not cheering for the athletes. They're cheering for what the athletes represent. Money, pride, and dominance. A global stage. It's like this. They love us when we're scoring touchdowns or shoot the winning basket because it makes their teams richer and their jerseys sell faster. But let me ask you something. When was the last time you saw anyone losing their mind over curling? Curling! You know, the sport where they're sliding a rock over ice while someone's sweeping in front of it like it's late spring cleaning. I've never seen anyone rocking a curling jersey or get invited to the White House. What about WrestleMania? WrestleMania, I don't know, 86. I don't see them getting invited anywhere or anybody bragging about them. And they're jumping off the top rope like they Spider-Man with a bad back. Oh, how about one better? Lacrosse. When the last time were you in a bar or something and you saw someone screaming at their TV over a riveting lacrosse match? Not now, never. These are the sports where diversity is, let's say, a work in progress. Meanwhile, black athletes are out here doing things that no one else can. And yet, just like during segregation, those profits and praises often flow upward to the owners, to the institution that don't look like them. Whether you're talking about segregation in the past or exploitation in sports today, it all comes back to control. They don't want us to separate because they hate us. They want us close enough to profit from us, but far enough to deny us power. Whether it's buses in Montgomery or $1 billion sports franchises today, the game hadn't changed. It's just wearing a different jersey. So let's celebrate our athletes and our achievements. And let's also recognize the system behind them. Because history has taught us one thing. When black excellence shines too brightly, there will always be someone trying to dim the light while cashing in on its glow.